In 1965, the Beatles released their sixth studio album Rubber Soul, in both the UK and in North America in early December. The Beatles were never comfortable being stagnant. Their evolution was a major factor as to how and why the group were able to sustain their popularity year after year, decade after decade. Rubber Soul seemed quantum in every way. Their look and sound had an unexpected level of sophistication, and the lyrics spoke of man meets woman, rather than boy meets girl, with its complicated variations on familiar themes, new ideas, ambiguous meaning and instruments never heard before on a Beatles record. The original UK Rubber Soul included the songs Drive My Car, Nowhere Man, What Goes On, and If I Needed Someone, which would later appear the following year on Capitol's Yesterday and Today, whereas the North American version deleted those 4 songs and added I've Just Seen a Face and It's Only Love from the UK Help LP. Rubber Soul differed from other Beatle albums in that it was recorded with minimal reverb, as though they were right there in the room, with vocals that seemed more present, combined with sophisticated lyrics. It meant that fans of all ages were now beginning to analyze the lyrics and kept them listening closely even after incessant play. Rubber Soul was the first of the group's #1 albums not to include any single release, and it also featured the first use of the Indian string instrument, the sitar, on a Beatles song, with George playing it on the track Norwegian Wood. Other songs on the album included the French-influenced song Michelle, inspired after attending parties in Paris, and the dreamy track Girl, written by Lennon with similar instrumentation as Michelle, as he tells a story about a complex imaginary girl, causing both pleasure and pain. And McCartney's I'm Looking Through You, showcasing his lyrics that evolved beyond love songs, as it was written about love disappearing overnight. With its warm brown cover, acoustic folky sound and intriguing lyrics, Rubber Soul was highly influential on the Beatles' peers, leading to a widespread focus away from singles and into creating albums of consistently high-quality songs, and has been recognized by critics as a record that opened up the possibilities of pop music. Rubber Soul stayed at the top for 9 weeks of the 42-week stay in the album chart, and was the 3rd highest-selling album in 1965, behind The Sound of Music and Beatles for Sale.